Hello, Reject Nation. I'm Greg Alba.
And I'm Brad Lambert.
Brad R. Lambert on Instagram. Make sure to follow this guy. He was John Hamm's stunt double in Baby Driver, as you guys can tell right now. Look at him. He's a good friend of mine. He's a producer. I'm trying to get involved in all of his movies. That's the only reason I'm friends with him.
It's working out, dude.
It's working out. I'm the lead in all of them now. Brad, what's that shirt you have on?
Star Labs.
Someone's a fan of the CW shows. Arrow, Season 6, the Sizzle Reel trailer. I'm excited for this. I love Season 5. Yep. Season 5 was fantastic. I thought it was really on par with Season 2.
They went back to basics.
Yeah, because I binged the whole show this year. I just love Stephen Amell. I love Stephen Amell.
He's great.
I have a question. Are you Team Olicity?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Am I the only one in the world?
Okay, let me just bounce back real quick. I think it was fine when they were in like the very flirty kind of early stages of their relationship. Once they got engaged, I mean, and really went deep into that relationship space, I think it got to be a little too much.
I mean, it's a little annoying with the whole like, will they get back together, won't they?
Yeah,
it's just like, yeah, make a decision already.
I'm a fan, like a huge fan of the first 2 seasons. I thought that was phenomenal. Storytelling, TV altogether. And Season 5 got back to Oliver Queen.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was bomb show. That was a bomb season right there.
Yeah.
Oh, Patron of the Day shout out for Natalie Duran today. Those are arrows.
Now, I was running around the city during the day and managing it as Bear, while running around at night, frightening criminals as a vigilante. That really would make me a superhero. But I'm not.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just the mayor.
He's just the mayor, guys.
Thank you very much. Every time that I'm out there as the Green Arrow, I'm a target of the threats that are out there and the threats that are undoubtedly coming.
Any reservations? Concerns about what comes next?
Of course not.
Katie Cassidy's back.
Yeah, she's a regular now.
Want to tell me what happened?
No. Nice
I
backpack.
don't know how to reach you.
Trouble fitting into his age.
What? What are you talking about? I ain't telling me.
I wouldn't call having a friend who helps you get into trouble fitting in.
This is for real.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
You mean around more?
And not the other guy?
You know something maybe a mayor should not know.
Brata.
The time of vigilantes is coming to an end.
Lambert!
People take the law into their own hands. We've got anarchy.
Run!
Oh, she's
Bad
alive.
news is that you won't be able to scream anymore, but the good news is you'll be too dead to care.
You showed me a long time ago there were no true heroes or villains, only winners and losers, and I know which I want to be. An eye for an eye.
Who's that guy?
I appreciate the meeting.
Slade.
I know that trust doesn't come easy, but you're the only person
Uh-oh.
who can help. I am sorry, kid.
Slade!
Oh, Slade.
Okay.
The island is on fire.
This is going to be an incredibly insightful evening.
Okay. Okay, Thursday can't come soon enough. Let's get it.
Man, it's really getting dark, huh?
Subscribe to this.
It's really getting dark, man.
Yeah.
It's really getting... I feel like a lot of the... Because we don't know everyone who survived off the island, or if they just killed off most of the cats. I doubt it. I'm going to assume that the mother to his child is dead.
That's fair.
That's a fair and easy assumption to come to. See, that part of the show, I'm not too sure how I'm going to feel watching those scenes. Am I going to enjoy watching Oliver Queen try to be a dad? I know that's a part of like giving the show more of a heart and all that, but at the same time, like I just kind of don't really care about it already, you know? I feel like it'll be like a distraction from all the other stuff that would be way more interesting.
That's true.
You know, Slade Wilson seems like he's going to be heavily involved in this season, which could be really cool.
People have been asking for him to come back since he left the show.
Yeah.
And when he came back for what, the 1 or 2 episodes in season 5, huge move.
Yeah.
And now that
huge.
It looks like he's going to be heavily involved, and I'm all for that because he is an incredible character in the show.
Yeah, and Katie Cassidy as Black Canary.
No. She was Canary. But then.
Now she's Siren. Oh yeah.
Lambert, it's not Laurel.
Oh yeah, it's other dirty Laurel.
All these different worlds.
Yeah.
Thanks, Barry.
With Katie Cassidy coming back to the show, she's going to be a series regular again. I actually feel like she fits the role of Black Siren pretty well. I find that impressive because she was a pretty good Laurel. I thought her storyline did get a kind of annoying where they were like, what do we do with her?
Yeah.
And I didn't fully buy Laurel becoming a vigilante. I just never did. You haven't had enough training. I don't care how much motivation you have.
That's true.
You have not had enough training to be fighting the streets with these people. I just don't buy it.
Yeah.
But then, you know, like there's a whole different background and history with who Black Siren is from Earth 2. Entirely different person. That I am more on board with. And I think she does like the evil stuff good. I find her just way more intriguing to watch. And I believe the conflicts that that Oliver Queen runs into because of his history with Laurel. And it's hard to just differentiate the two.
Yeah.
Just to go, you're an entirely different person when they have the same exact face and voice. My curiosity for where the season's going to go is, you know how they have that interesting format where 10 to 15 minutes of an episode is dedicated to an origin?
Flashbacks,
Yeah, season 5, that all came full circle.
Yep.
To the point where he becomes Green Arrow and he's heading back to Starling City. So I'm wondering, like, are they going to do some type of flashback? Are they going to do a flash forward? Like, what are they going to be doing this time? Or is it just going to be take place in the immediate present time?
That would be a nice change up if they don't have the flashbacks.
If they don't have the flash, because sometimes the flashbacks are not.
But I feel like they're still gonna have it though. That's just
gotta
such
have
a huge
something.
Yeah, it's such a huge part of the show. I don't think it'll be as prevalent.
Yeah.
And as happens so often, you know, as last time. It might be every other episode, whereas before it was every single episode.
New Black Canary's back.
We'll see how that turns out. But
she's hot.
Obviously, they didn't show, like you mentioned earlier, the
the main cast.
Felicity, Diggle, where's everybody at? But obviously Slade was on the island, and we've seen Slade.
Yeah. So there's got to be a way they survived. Like most of them have it. I take it the mom died. What I don't want the show to do, and I get really annoyed when shows of comic book characters spend too much time on this. You know, Felicity and Diggle are back, but they're all traumatized and they don't want to be heroes anymore. They're just waiting a whole like 6 to 10 episodes of just get back to the team already. I'm tired of this.
Just get on it.
Just get on it. Come on. I didn't see Diggle at a lot of the promos. I saw, I forgot her actual name, Felicity.
Yeah.
She's my TV show crush, by the way.
Emily Bear Cards.
Yeah, you pervert. You know her actual name. You know, the personality, nerd, but you're also hot. She's the full package. Yeah. She's what every, YouTube commenter wants. I am excited for it. And the marketing for season 6, they have to be like way more discreet because they can't give away what happens at the cliffhanger of season 5. We already know that Black Siren is back. We know other Black Canary is back. You know, Slade Wilson's alive. But like our main heroes, the ones we've really grown invested into, who's alive there? I'm hoping Malcolm Merlin is just actually dead. He keeps dying. He keeps coming back, and I'm kind of sick of it. And, I'm not a fan of Oliver's sister, Thea. I'm not anymore.
Yeah, she just kind of became a character that just kind of hung around. And didn't really The other thing, the character development with Oliver, he saw everyone he loved blow up on the island. So that'll be interesting to see where this picks up and what happens in that transition of finding out who survives, etc., and then him dealing with the repercussions of that.
And it seems like the issues with the Bravo TV. It seems like that's really going to come back to really haunt him full circle. And the fact that he has to go out there and it starts off with him being like, guys, I'm not the Arrow.
Rumors.
Makes him having to conceal his identity even that much harder. Because one of my favorite parts of Arrow season 2 was when he had to turn himself in because Slade Wilson was exposing him. After a while, when people keep going, I think Oliver Queen's the Arrow. Eventually, he's bound to get caught. And you had a theory this might end with him joining Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen the rumors of this show ending. I mean, every show has to end. Stephen Amell does such an incredible job as Oliver Queen and the Green Arrow that I don't see them just kind of dropping him altogether.
And he's a great leader.
Agreed. So I think he would make sense to be put on Legends of Tomorrow and or have some type of role in The Flash. But I'm also excited to see the crossover for this season. Obviously, with all 4 shows now ramping up and kind of getting their feet wet, I think it's going to be exciting to kind of see everybody come together.
Well, before we wrap up this video, Patron of the Day shout out for Natalie Duran. She's from Ireland. She's a beautiful gal. She's great. She's a thick Irish accent. I can't really do her Irish accent. I can't even do a normal Irish accent.
That was actually pretty good.
Thanks, American Brad. I appreciate that. One time I was telling people like I don't watch the DC shows on CW like way earlier this year, and she was one of the people, like one of two people who was like, you gotta watch it, da 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 da. And I was like, fine, I'll watch it. Then I ended up loving it. So I associate a lot of why I've watched Arrow with her, and she's one of our top patrons right now. She's on Tinder in Ireland, so go find her if you're in Ireland. She is looking for some good Irish. Don't find her. No, you guys aren't worth it. She wants an American. Thanks so much for being part of our Patreon. Thanks so much for the support. Thanks for encouraging me to watch a great show like Arrow. I even like the season someone else likes. You're the bomb. You're the bomb, lady. Anyway, guys, subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. Follow Brad R. Lambert on Instagram. I'm telling you guys, it's one hell of an Instagram. I'll put it in your mouth.